We have officially started. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Remain podcast, the unofficial, the official unofficial first episode. For those who don't know, well, really, all of y'all don't know. We have recorded a podcast before that Kiara wasn't a fan of because she believed that she had roasting bitch face. We discussed this off camera. This is our second time shooting this intro. The first time I realized that I wasn't recording.
So we didn't even have to talk about this on camera.
Well, we had no choice but to.
Just like a nigga.
Just like one.
They'll put you on Front Street.
Don't do that. But yes, welcome to the podcast. This podcast was more so like my idea, and I just kind of shoehorn Karen in it because she's my partner and she really had no choice to do it. Correct?
Just like a nigga.
Yes. What's the shit called? Born, breeded and born. Something along them lines. Anywho, I would say we just got back from the Hawks games, but it's been about 5 hours since the game went over with. And this is our first game of the season, last game of the Hawks season. And so I'm going to ask you this. How you think the Hawks season went?
I have no idea.
So with them being in the playoffs.
Haven't kept up with it at all.
With them being in the playoffs, they have a playing game on Tuesday against the Magics. What is your highly skilled and knowledge that you have in basketball? What did you think they're going to do?
I would just like to say I don't give a damn till they in the playoffs.
The play in.
Play in, play off, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't care until it counts.
Oh, yeah, so on Tuesday it counts.
Exactly. So hopefully they win. Go Hawks.
What do you think is going to happen on Tuesday?
How
many points you think Trae Young?
Because they ain't played none of them niggas tonight. They ain't played none of the niggas that matter tonight. So I don't know.
So if the Hawks win on Tuesday, whatever day is the 15th, they automatically go to the 7th seed. You know, I am tackling our sports fans listener right now, so we can be under the sports section of podcasting. They'll be the 7th seed, so that means they play the 2nd seed, which would be the Celtics, which we played last year in the playoffs.
Is that the game we went to?
Yeah, we went to game 4 last year, the playoffs. Yeah, and that's the one we lost.
Oh.
I mean, they ended up losing.
But that was a good game, though. We had fun.
Yeah, we had fun. Pissing all day because we...
Okay.
pissed most of this damn thing. But do you think they can beat the Celtics in the 4-game series? Look at you messing with shit, man. You think they can beat the Celtics in the 4-game series?
I don't know. What's their record?
Well, the Celtics are second in the East right now.
Oh, you did just say that.
We'll be 7th. That's if we win. If we don't win, then we'll be...
There's a such thing as chance.
Chance is a real thing, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, may do a little something. You know, but...
Are you going to want to go... I'm assuming you want to go to one of the games if they win.
For sure.
But speaking of the Hawks game we went to Hudson Grill down the street from State Farm Arena, and we met some interesting characters, I would say. Would you agree?
Definitely did.
So let me tell y'all about this. So we sat at the bar, and they had one seat next to us, and the couple came by, and the lady sat down. The dude was like, he's standing up behind her. And so, number one, I blame Kiara for them interacting with us because she opened the door to them speaking to us. Because she said, do you want me to scoot down so he can sit there? And he was like, oh, no, you so nice. Thank you. Nice young people. That's exactly what he said. Something along the lines of that.
Because he was like, oh, well, I'm just going to stand up behind her. But I'm like, we have an empty seat next to us. We can literally just scoot down one and you will have a seat. Like, that's not... I don't feel like I did too much because it's just the fuck. Go ahead.
But at the end of the day, I blame you for them being so open to us, right? So
They was gonna talk to us regardless. Anyways, go ahead.
anywho, so we just having conversations, regular conversations about, couple shit, whatever the case may be. He's talking about him cooking and the nigga being from Alabama, and he was drunk. He was inviting us over to his house.
Invited us over, and then kept saying that I can outcook that man. Just kept saying he can outcook Casey. Like, nigga, you don't have to keep saying that. If you can really cook, that's not a thing. Like, you don't have to keep saying that. But go ahead.
He gave us his whole address.
Gave us his whole fucking address. Nigga don't even know our names.
Got it saved in my phone saying how far it's from y'all.
Nigga don't even know our names and gave us his whole fucking address.
But it got to a point when the conversation was really trying to go over it. So he came and was telling us that we're both light skinned. And we believe that, colorism is a thing in our
colorism is definitely a thing.
So but I'm just like, we're not
hate
light
that
skinned.
shit.
You look kind of light skinned right now.
I do look light skinned, but that's not the point. The point of the matter is that I'm black regardless.
Correct.
Anybody look at me, they're gonna say.
So to say that, right? And I get this a lot at work. So he was like, y'all both light skinned. And I was like, we're not light skinned, whatever, right? He was darker than us, of course. And so I said, I went to the thing that, like, if we was slaves, we'll be on a porch. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Depending on the time of the year. He follows up and says, well, we get the R word.
Like what?
Regardless of how dark or light she is.
Like what?
And then he looked at his wife and said, "You'll get R word too."
Yeah, but she doubled down on saying no. She, as in me, would be getting R word. Like what?
Then she was like, "I'll get R word too if I'm on the field or on the porch or inside the house."
Exactly.
And at that point, and by the way, we was talking to him for a good like 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, but like, why are we doubling down on that? Like, first off,
don't want to speak about anybody getting R word.
Absolutely.
Especially a woman at this point.
Woman, man, it don't matter who it is. Why are we talking about that?
And it was like, yeah, at this point, it's time for us
to go.
But even before then, it was time to go because they started arguing. She had ordered wings. I don't know what happened. I went to the restroom. So
yeah, they had ordered wings. And like apparently dude had got into it with somebody in the bathroom. Or restroom, rather. And he came back and was like, yeah, we need to go now. And she was like, what do you mean? I just ordered wings. And he was like, no. Do you want to see me get into it in the bar? Do you want to see me fight in the bar right now? And she was like, no. So he was like, okay, so we need to go right now. So she was like, do you want me to cancel the order? And he was like, yeah. And I'm just like, damn, you can't hold your temper enough to eat? It's never that serious.
Never that serious.
I would like to say that they were older than us, but...
He said he was 34 and she was 31.
Yes, but regardless of age, that doesn't matter. Like, if you can't hold your temper enough to have a meal, that's a problem. All in all, we always be meeting weird-ass people at the fucking bar. And I don't know why the fuck we always meet weird people at the bar.
You say it's weird, but it's more like... We meet couples at the bar that's like nothing like our relationship.
Yeah, cause we be chilling.
Yeah, they wasn't chill. Like I'm pretty sure if we was talking right, and the other couple that we talking to, they said something along the lines of what I said about the slave thing, and I said, yeah, you're gonna get our word. You was like, yo, bro.
Yeah, I was like,
what the hell are you talking about?
Exactly. Shut that shit up. Don't say that again.
But she was just like,
yeah, and she doubled down on that shit.
I would too.
Yeah.
I get it too. He's like, yeah, you would.
And I'd be like, what the fuck you saying that for?
That shit was funny.
No.
But when we was at the bar, right? And I told you, I said, look at the notes for the podcast. And you was like, I have put a note down. I said, men's joy.
Who?
Men's joy.
What did it mean?
Exactly. You said, what is men's joy?
I did.
Damn. Can you act like you wasn't drunk? Anywho. So you said men's joys. And that's what I put down. So this is what I want to speak about. And it came to me and I was like, damn, this is going to hit her, right? Tell me why do women not like seeing men enjoy things?
Huh?
Why do women not to like to see their men enjoying things?
When have I ever?
First thing.
Okay.
What do you think a man enjoy doing? If you could think on top of your head.
Playing the game.
Okay, thank you. First thing that came to my head.
When have I? Only time I can say I ever said that I didn't enjoy. I mean, I had something to say about you playing the game was Thanksgiving.
What Thanksgiving?
Remember, you and all your homeboys was here after we had just
after
hosted Thanksgiving. Yes.
Yeah.
After we had just hosted Thanksgiving.
We was watching football at first.
Yes. Casey and all his friends, motherfuckers was here playing fucking
Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, sure. They was playing Dragon Ball Z. All 6 of his homeboys. It wasn't 6 of them playing, though. It was only like 2 of them playing. And when I bent the corner from the dining room and I seen them playing, and I was like, I know you fucking lying.
But y'all wouldn't even watch TV or nothing. They was all enjoying it. But that is
the only time I've ever complained about it.
This is what I mean when I say playing the game, right? If I'm off, right? I'm off work. I'm playing the game. You FaceTime me. What you doing? What you say? You like, what you doing?
Yeah, and you say you playing the game. I say, oh, okay, that's fine.
You like, you playing that damn game.
Okay, yeah. And then what I do?
It's the key word. The key word is damn.
And then what I do?
Then you be on the phone on Sundays, like you been in bed, like what Casey doing? He playing that damn game, right?
Okay,
You say that, right?
Okay, sure. But what do? Do I bother you?
That's not beside the point.
That is beside the.
Let me finish my point. Right
Do
quick.
I bother you?
No, but let me finish my point. Right
No,
quick. You say you playing that damn game, right? Every time somebody he playing that damn game. But if me and you are playing Overcooked and somebody calls you, what you and Casey doing? We playing the game. We're not playing that damn game, but we just playing the game.
It don't matter. Either way.
Strike number 1.
Either way. Do I bother you while you playing the game? Do I complain while you playing the damn game?
Sometimes.
Never.
I have to win the argument, so yes. Number 2.
I never complain while you playing the game.
What would be the second thing you think that men enjoy?
Booty.
Okay, yeah, no. That wasn't what I was going to say. Second thing.
I just said booty.
Well, I'm going to say this is kind of personal, all right? When I watch wrestling, you like, man, this shit fake as hell. Like, why do y'all have to down?
Because it is fake.
Or even, I'm pretty sure that happened with a lot of women. But why the hell do you have to down what we? I don't go into the room like, you watching Housewives, this shit fake as hell. Like, I don't downplay what you watching. Fake.
Yes, do they set the scene? Yes. And which I could be watching it right now.
What's the other show?
What?
Jocelyn Cabaret.
Oh,
Cabaret. Fake.
It is fake, but
I don't go there like, why are you watching this fake ass show?
You
just have to downplay what like I said, this is just me, but I'm pretty sure this relates to people. That shit fake as hell. If we're watching an action movie, Fast and Furious, I turn it on. Why are you watching this fake shit?
But that's where I draw the line though. Fast and Furious. FYI.
I mean, y'all know as I've watched it as it got on, of course, it's gotten.
But you know that's where I draw the line.
More bullshit and bullshit.
You can watch anything but that.
Third thing. When I be doing my prospect.
I don't say anything about you doing that besides why are you gambling when we can keep that money in our home.
But I can turn $5 to.
Mm-hmm. Or you can turn $5 into negative $5.
Yeah. But that's not the way I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm turning
exactly.
5 to 50.
That's the problem.
5 to 50 sounds better than just keeping the $5 in. And that $5. And before niggas be saying, well, put it in the savings and it
I hate
interest
gambling.
over time.
Exactly.
But you know what actually is another crazy thing about gambling? I talked about it at work the other day. People do the stock market.
Exactly.
That's gambling.
Correct.
But it's like, I guess it's because it's so like, I don't know what they were looking for. People are okay with it. Like, I'll put my money in the stock market. Like, nigga, that's the same thing as me putting my money in prospect.
Yeah, but it depends on where you investing in. So, like, if you investing in, let's say, Apple.
Dogecoin.
No.
Did you invest in Dogecoin during COVID?
No. But if you invest in, like, Apple, it got to be, like, staple brands. Staple brands.
Okay, Apple.
So, Apple, I'm really drawing a blank right here.
Microsoft, maybe?
Yeah, maybe Microsoft.
Tesla.
Not Tesla, because Tesla clearly is.
Have you seen the videos when the pictures, people like who got the Cybertruck or whatever Tesla car they put in different models on the car? Like I saw somebody put a Honda logo and they put CRV on the back of it.
Why would you do that? It don't look like a CRV.
Surprisingly, the picture I saw it did. Or they get a Cybertruck and they got put a Toyota on the back.
Pull it up, because I gotta see it. But yes, if you do like a Apple or you do a, what'd you say, Honda, things like that, things that are not gonna lose their value, then okay. Microsoft, those type of things.
Oh, this is a Civic.
That don't look like no fucking Civic.
But that's what niggas been doing, so they won't.
No, you gotta show the camera now.
No, I'm not doing that. They can just Google it.
You gotta show the camera.
Just type in Tesla Honda. Or if you type in Tesla, was it a Hyundai?
Nigga gotta show the camera now.
No, it was Tesla. It was Cybertruck, and he put a damn Toyota logo on it. Well, niggas doing that shit because, the shit that Elon Musk, see that? The shit Elon Musk saying is like, damn, they ain't really fucking with it, so they want nobody to
That's your fault. You bought a fucking electric vehicle in the first place.
And there's nothing wrong with electric vehicle.
It is.
What's wrong with it?
All of us saw Leave the World Behind. And we saw that electric vehicles are going to be the first ones to be the victims.
What's Leave the World Behind? Oh, that's a movie on Netflix.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, when they was stuck in the house?
Mm-hmm. We saw electric vehicles were going to be the first one to go down because of all electricity going down. What's going to go down first? Electric vehicles. Wow, hence why I'm telling you we don't need to get that Mach-E. And I keep saying that and you just not trying to hear that. We don't need to get that. Now, if we're going to keep both of our cars, then okay. And we get that in addition to, sure. That's fine.
I mean, if electricity go down, I mean, just in general, the cars are going to go down.
No, not all of them. You have an old...
Gas stations are going to stop working.
You have a newer car. Yeah, that's why you you get a siphon and you suck the gas. You got to get a siphon, baby. It's survivor skills. So where are your survivor skills?
You learned that from Zombieland?
No.
Zombieland 2?
No. Different zombie movie, but that's not the point. No.
What's your favorite zombie movie?
It's on Netflix. I forgot what it's called.
Warm Bodies?
It's a series.
I said movie though. I didn't say series.
Movie?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna have to say Zombieland because I don't know any other
Zombieland
movies.
1, got Zombieland 2, you got World War Z, you got I don't know what means zombie movies. 28 Days Later.
Zombieland. 28
years later. You never watch Walking Dead?
Nope, never watched it.
I watched season 1 in college. Probably season 2.
It was the series that came out while I was in college was. I got to tell you because it was great, and I feel like another season is gonna come out soon. It's the Black something.
So another season's coming out 8 years later after college? Is what you're saying?
Hold on. Black Summer. That was great. I stayed up. I watched that in one day.
It's only one season?
No, it's 2 seasons.
When last season came out?
Oh, they canceled it.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, you said you watched it in college. It's been 8 years.
I know, but damn.
It's only 2 seasons in 8 years. I mean, they're on Invincible. They're on the Invincible timeline right now. Invincible do a season every year.
Either way, it was really good. They released it right before I graduated, so 2019 is 2025. That's not that.
6 years.
Niggas be moving slow. So, I mean, P Valley. It's only been 2 seasons in goddamn 6 years. So
Really?
yeah,
I haven't never seen episode of P-Valley.
it's great.
No offense to, it's not my type of show. What would be the last good show that you actually watched? Like that you like a new show that you watched that you got onto?
A new show?
A new show that you never watched before that you watched is like, damn, I like this shit.
The last one?
Yes. Because for me, when it comes to watching shows, there's a high I have to catch, and the highest I've caught, I have to speaking, is Breaking Bad. And I mean, I watched that when I was in college, but like ever since then, it's hard for me to like
the new one
that watch a show that like catch my attention.
It's gonna have to be Survival.
It has to be more than one series. I mean, more than one season.
Survival of the Thickest, and the last. But
My
you
fault.
didn't watch it, and you laughing. But that's a really good show. And the last season that came out was season 2, and it just came out like a couple weeks ago.
You finished it?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I was asleep, but that don't matter.
I mean, the series went over while you were asleep, but you didn't.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to rewatch it, but that don't matter.
I think Breaking Bad. No, Vikings. Remember I tried to put you on Vikings? You couldn't get into it?
Because I'm not watching it.
It was a great show. I recommend that. Breaking Bad, top tier show, best show ever made. I couldn't get into Better Call Saul. I tried to get into it. I can't get into it. And Vikings would be 2 shows I recommend everybody watch. But speaking of shows, the shows for those who don't know, the shows that me and Kara watch are typically love shows. Why are you already shaking your head already? We typically watch love shows together. If it's any type of dating show, Love is Blind, Love Island, Pop the Balloon, Temptation Island.
The Ultimatum, even though we haven't watched
We haven't watched Ultimatum
in like 2 seasons, 2 or 3 seasons.
We watched like the first episode of one.
Yeah, we haven't seen it in a minute.
What's another one that we watch? I don't know, but typically all the shows that we watch are based on some type of love thing. So we decided to watch Temptation Island, the one that's on Netflix. We decided to watch Temptation Island, the one that's on Netflix. And first time ever watching Temptation Island, by the way.
Yes, first time ever.
And so the first couple episodes were very intriguing. Like, it caught my attention. We just threw it on randomly for background noise one day.
The first episode caught our attention.
Yeah, we just threw it on for background noise. But we was like watching it, which is weirdly enough, because I had my niece over at the time, and we just sitting here waiting for a certain time period to come. We was finna go somewhere, so it was like, oh, let me just turn this on. And then we was watching it, and then seeing, it was just 4 couples, really.
Yeah.
And then seeing, like, what the girls were saying. Like, one girl was like...
So first, let us explain the Temptation Island.
Okay, yeah, Temptation Island. It's a show based on... a couple, they go on this island, of course, duh. And they test their temptation to see if they would cheat on their significant other. Mm-hmm. Now, these couples have been together for a year, 2, 3...
Right. They're testing to see if they are going to be loyal to each other or if they feel that, once they start interacting with other people, if they feel that they should be with other people.
They'll fall into temptation.
Right.
So that's the whole premise of it. And so 4 couples on there. And the first episode, just like the girls that are... And the girls are really wild. The other girls who are trying to steal the man, the boyfriend, whatever, they come out and they just saying like wow shit on the aspect of like, you like it from the front, wait till you see it from the back. One girl said her guilty pleasure is
they
giving head.
They're trying to catch attention. They're bringing attention to themselves.
And attention was definitely called for sure. However, we can talk about every single couple, but there's one couple we want to break down really. Mm-hmm. We want to give them our TNT NFL Network analyst. What's I looking for? It's not analyst. But analytical breakdown.
Yeah.
Analytical breakdown of the couple. And we're not, let me start with saying this, we're not love doctors or relationship coaches.
Definitely not, because we're not perfect. Our relationship is by far not perfect. But
however, this one couple, the black couple, because only 4 couples, only one black, DEI hires. And so, and Asian lady was DEI hired too.
She was.
Yeah. So there's a couple, Breon, and
I don't remember her name.
For some reason, I'm thinking it's like, it started with an S. Don't know her name at all. However, if you watch the show, you know what we're talking about. So, Breon, and look it up. Producers, look it up. And so, the couple, Breon and the girl, he brought the girl, you can tell that he brought the girl on the show.
Yeah, he gaslit
her. Yes. To come on the show for whatever reason that he told her before when they had to do the audition interviews. Because I know they do audition interviews. But he was essentially saying the first Shantae. I know it's all the S.
Damn.
So the first couple episodes, I was thinking, for some reason I was thinking Shay.
Yeah.
But first episode, he just like, baby, I can be friends with women. I'm not gonna fall into, of course, the temptation, all this kind of good stuff. And she just like, well, I don't know if she actually believed him or not, like, but she said she had faith in him. Long story short, but like literally, while they introducing the girls, he just all like, man, that booty is my weakness. And I had a couple, girls with nice booties like that booty my weakness. Da da da. Anywho, come to find out at the end of the show, well, really about like the halfway through the season, that the girl was not fit to be on that show. His girlfriend, Breon's girlfriend, Shantae, was not fit to be on the show.
From the beginning, she was a weakling.
Very weak.
She was a weakling because my thing is, excuse me, your dude. You know your dude. And one thing about 2 things for sure, regardless, Casey be yapping. So if Casey goes on a show like this, I know Casey gonna be yapping to the girls because he's a yapper.
Thank you.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm saying, like, you be talking.
Thank you.
So for you to even think like your man ain't gonna say 1 or 2 things that's out of pocket, come on, girl, be so fucking for real. That's naive as fuck to think that. And then based on what he was saying, like, oh, I like threesomes and da 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 da. Like, girl.
He didn't say that. He said
he said it off the bat.
His fantasy was he had threesome fantasies, but she wouldn't give it to him.
Right, and he said it off the bat with her there. So me even just knowing like Casey just be talking, cause he don't talk to anybody and everybody. I'm not saying he a flirt, but he just gonna talk. But me knowing that my man wants a threesome and that he loves threesomes, I know he's gonna try it with 2 girls. And she just is like, oh yeah, I trust him, whatever. No. I think that they was hiding some shit because I think that he previously cheated on her and they just didn't say it on the show. I definitely think he cheated on her.
But my thing is, he kept saying threesome fantasies. So when you say the word fantasy, that I'm assuming that's something that never happened before.
Exactly, but he already said he had. He said he loves threesomes.
Yeah, but he kept saying fantasy. Anywho, fast forward, right? This episode like 3 or 4. The guy, he is of course. If you watch the show, the villas are going on 2 different timelines and 2 different trails. Like the men village, they're acting a full donkey over there, right? And the women are like, I hope my man's not doing nothing crazy. And the men that are taking shots off of women, getting their earlobe licked.
Taking body shots.
Yeah, and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, episode 3 or 4, Breon, he, there's a scene where you see the man's contemplating. He is sitting there at the bathroom door. And he just stares like at the camera. So he knows the cameras are watching him. And he just like, what the hell do I do? He's pausing. If you sit there and pause, he paused for like 15 seconds.
It's longer than that. It had to be like 45. It was a long time.
It was a long pause. And you sit there and he has the devil on his shoulder and an angel on his shoulder. And he's talking to both of them to see what he does. And spoiler alert, that man goes in the shower, the bathroom, and has a threesome with two other women on the show. And so part of the show is every couple of days they have like the thing called a bonfire where they sit down and they watch to see what their other significant other has been doing in the other villa. And so when they showed Shantae, his girlfriend, what they was doing, like, and everybody's watching, like, so all the girls are seeing what all the girlfriends are seeing what's happening. And so they see him get in the shower, and of course it's Netflix, so they don't have sex, but it's like you hear like the fapping of like skin to skin.
Not fapping.
You hear the you hear the wet sound. It literally said wet sound. That's what it said on the captions. It said wet sounding, wet sounding, wet sounding. So anywho, and literally after she watches this, she was like, I don't know what he was doing in there. Exactly. Something along the lines of that. Dumbass like she didn't believe like what was happening. Like I don't
girl.
I don't think that he would be doing something like
She's
that.
She's a fucking idiot.
Meanwhile, the nigga gets on a confession like these.
But yeah, I don't regret that shit.
I don't regret nothing I did.
I do it again. I needed that shit.
He said I needed that to find out that I want to be with her.
I want to be with her. The dumbest shit I ever heard in my fucking life.
I thought men say that though.
Men do say that shit.
They cheat on their significant other to find out they want. That's what
why ex said that shit to me? I needed to see if I would do it. The fuck? Like, that's stupid. I needed to see if I could betray you, to see if we really was meant to. That's dumb.
So my question is, right, this is trailing off, right? But it's going on, like, I wanted to see what you just said. I wanted to see if I could portray you. So, I mean, obviously he portrayed you. Spoiler alert. But if he betrayed you, it's like, dang, I portrayed you. I want to be with her. But if it's like, if I didn't portray her, then I don't want to be with her? Question mark? Like, how does that?
I guess if I didn't betray her, I guess I want to be with her. Either way, that shit's stupid.
It's, yeah, very stupid.
Trying is dumb as fuck.
But going along back to Breon, he was like, I don't regret it at all. And you can tell by the girls he did it with, they were very stupid.
They were stupid. They wanted to do it.
That was the key. I mean, one of the girls he did it with, she was really just like, I fuck my homeboys. Yeah. She was like, I'm the friend that fucks my friends.
That was the girl who says, my guilty pleasure is sucking.
Yeah. She was like, when they was talking, they was like, I can see you, like, we can fucking still be cool. Like, that's what the girl said. But anywho, when Breon went out on a date with another girl, she called him out on his shit.
She did. She was just like, you gotta get your shit together.
She was questioning him, and it was like, and he was talking. He was like, yeah, I love me threesomes, all this kind of stuff. And then she was like, when last they had a threesome? Mm-hmm. And it was literally the night before. He was like, it's been a while.
Exactly.
Straight line to the girl. And then after that, the conversation was like, what are your beliefs? He's like, I'm a Christian man. I believe, I want a woman that's holy and thou. He didn't really say that. Something along those lines. And she was like, well, how do you like threesomes? But you say you're a Christian man. And you're so holy. And he was like,
Exactly.
And then she got confession. And she said, this nigga stupid.
Exactly. He is. He is. And that's why he's getting so much backlash on it. Yeah, he's getting so much backlash on the internet because, I mean, not once were you relatable. I'm not going to say relatable. Let me not say relatable, but not once did you make sense.
Yeah, he was talking himself into a big hole.
Yeah, not once did you make sense.
And even the other black girl was like, I can't believe you did that to her. And he was like, well, this is not the real world. I would never do it in a real world. Yeah, this is like a make-believe world.
Like what?
But a make-believe world, you have cameras on you.
Exactly. Your family can see this. Her family can see this. And you still continue to do that.
And at the end of the season,
0 out of 10.
If you
do not
watch,
recommend.
it's only 10 episodes. So if you get to episode 8, I mean, we kind of spoiled it for you. But it doesn't need to watch episode 9 to 10 because you can tell who goes with who. But literally, she picks them after the end.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you look at her, you can tell that she's beauty is an eye of the beholder. So to me, she isn't the most attractive on the show, right?
She's not an ugly girl. She just
not that attractive to me.
She regular
Schmegular. And the women that he was involved with in the other thing were more attractive than her. Mm-hmm. And so it's one of those situations like when he get back, I don't know how long this was shot ago, but we need to see if they're actually together still. Because ain't no way that this gets out and everybody hitting her up like, damn girl, you didn't tell me that he actually did the dirty deed with 2 other women and you stayed with him on national TV. Are you looking it up right now? We'll get back to you on that one. What you finna Google? You finna go to his Instagram?
They are very much still together.
Oh, well. National TV. Is it national? What do you call it when it's like everywhere else? Is that national? Like national, I'm assuming is United States. We can view this anywhere. Worldwide embarrassment. Like, I feel bad for her, actually.
I don't, because you chose that. Everybody has choices, and you chose that. So, I don't feel bad for you.
Is this what it feels like? I don't know how to put this, but like when you're in the group chat, you know, you and your girls in the group chat, and everybody's like, leave that man, girl, and you stay with him? Like, this what this feels like?
I mean, maybe.
Never had that type of experience?
Always. Every relationship I've been in, they told me to leave him, and I didn't, so it don't matter.
So this what your friends feel like?
Well, not this one, but...
I hope not. Them niggas been over my house. Don't tell you to leave me then come over here.
No, not this one.
And be in my face smiling, talking about not Casey, you funny.
One. Not this one, but the other one.
I'd be mad as hell at your ass if she said some shit like that.
Don't do my girl.
Or your sister.
The peoples love you.
I try to be nice when I can be. Now, speaking of people loving me, and speaking of dating, we're going back to the what's the thing is? The relationship thing. So also, we watched Pop the Balloon the other day on Netflix. Mm-hmm. Very, very gentrified.
The one on Netflix, yes.
Come to find out that we thought that Arlette was going to be producing it.
Hosting.
Yes, hosting it, but she was actually producing it. Mm-hmm. And so when we turned it on, we was like, what the hell is this shit? Turned it right off after like 10 minutes.
Yeah, no. The first motherfucker come out and we started hearing this nigga talk. It was terrible.
And then we was like, damn, if we have a podcast, we have to like kind of watch these shits to talk about it. Couldn't get past it.
Yeah, we didn't get past the first contestant.
Don't want to talk too much about that. However, the original Pop the Balloon, I don't know if she's the original. Is she the original creator of it?
She is.
So the original creator of it, when we watch these shows, and we see the different, people that come out and they, try to find love or whatever the case may be, you notice that the dating pool is, as what I've been told, is full of piss water.
It is.
Where it's come to the point where people are really picking it, like being very, very, very picky.
Based on your outfit. Like, oh, I didn't like the shoes you had on. Oh, I thought you could have dressed up a little bit more. Like, what?
Like, it gets to the point, like, I feel like dating's supposed to be fun.
It is supposed to be fun.
Like, you're supposed to do this, like, hang out with somebody, do what y'all do, have fun, talk, laugh about shit. And if it gets serious, it gets serious. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It is what it is. That's my mindset, at least.
Talking about, oh, well, you wasn't dressed up enough. I didn't like the pants you have on. Oh, I think you could have put on a different shirt. Like,
I'm not gonna date you because you have on too many rips in your jeans.
Type shit. Like, that's stupid.
Now, let me say this. Some fits, you can tell by somebody fit how they are. I can say that. But like dating and saying, hey, I wouldn't wear that shirt with them pants are a different thing. Like so, if I was out there right, and then you see a nigga dressed like Sherlock Holmes, you be like, damn, that's not my like what he has on. I'm pretty sure he dressed like that all the time. 'Cause nobody's dressed like Sherlock Holmes.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like there are people who dress like
but
that old style.
If
like
he's
that.
dressed down with t-shirt and jeans versus button down and some slacks,
I'm not really.
I'm not finna judge you based off that.
Correct though, but they just like that you got that jean jacket, a blue jean jacket with them black jeans. I can't. That don't go together.
Type shit.
I'm not
That's stupid.
But I can see that. Okay, she wears.
Cause some people really just need help with their fashion, and that's okay.
It's perfectly fine.
That is so okay.
And another thing that bothers me is that when they be like, it was one dude on there. I forgot his name was like Doctor something, Dr. Dez. He's like, I got the three letters or three something of dating me, and it has to be like body, mindset, and whatever he's characteristic or something like that. And it's like, bro, why you like have to categorize somebody before you date them?
Right.
Don't understand it.
Them niggas weird. They literally, at this point, I feel like those people sign up on the show to go viral.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because what is your reasoning behind it? Nobody at this point, nobody that goes on there wants to actually find love.
They literally pop out the little shit.
Yeah, the dumbest shit.
And I was like, man.
And then be like, oh, well, I didn't feel a connection. They'll pop, and then you come and say, hey, well, why did you pop your balloon? Oh, well, it wasn't that instant connection. Okay, most relationships do not start off instant connection.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Instant connection. What?
How many times you ignore my messages to go hang out? Let me tell you something.
Kizzy,
I was in Kiara DMs like, let's go out. And she'll say, okay, I'll let you know. And spoiler alert, never let me know. Until one day, what I see you was what? Bored. I was like, let me go out with this guy. Had the time of her life. Spoiler alert. I'm going to big it up now. Over-exaggerating it. But anywho, but yeah, they just feel like, and one thing that bothers me on them shows, or just in general when it comes to like dating, you see a lot of it, and it'd be like, niggas be speaking like, I'm a high-value man.
I'm a high-value man. I'm a high-value
I don't even know what that even means.
Me neither.
I literally have no idea what that means.
What does that mean?
What is a high-value man?
What the fuck?
Like, if you just like the finer things in life, just say that. But if you're just like, oh, I'm a high-value man, and she doesn't meet my criteria, like...
Rather than high-value, just say, I'm expensive. Just say that.
It's not even that. Just say you really don't like women. Ooh, that almost killed you right there.
It did.
But they say you really don't, and let me not say, you really don't, I'm not going to say, I can say like, you don't really like women. You love women, but you don't like them. We know we say that's a big difference. Mm-hmm. But you really don't like women, because just like, why are you being so picky? Like, understand you have your own type. That means you have your type.
Right. And
so like, okay, you don't like tall women. That's perfectly fine. Or you don't like short women. That's perfectly fine. But you go along like, based on my high value criteria, you don't meet them. It's just like, just because she works at, I mean, even on them shows, nobody has like a regular job on them shows either. Everybody is an entrepreneur.
Because they be lying.
Everybody. I just watched a video and it was like, the nigga was like, I'm a road runner. Like,
exactly. Then they go, you work for DoorDash.
Just say you jobless, man.
You drive for DoorDash.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a road runner. Entrepreneur road runner. I work for myself.
Hey, DoorDash.
But there's a lot of niggas, a lot of people that just have like regular ass jobs.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I do 9 to 5. I'm in the office. That's not a high value job to me. Like, what the fuck is a high value job? Everybody can't be a boss. There's literally has to be people that.
And that's the thing. That's what I be saying. Motherfuckers want everybody to be a boss, but somebody gotta work for the fucking bosses, nigga.
Because I hate when niggas were like, just start your own business. Like, no, nigga, that shit does not, it's not how that works.
It's not.
Everybody cannot start their own business.
No. And some people really and truly just don't want to work, don't want to be bosses, and that is very much okay.
Like, Do you want to be a boss?
No.
But you don't want to work for nobody at the same time, though.
Like, I don't mind working for somebody. I don't mind. I really and truly don't. Have you ever heard me say I'm going to start my own business? No.
Have you heard me say that?
I mean, you do have your own business.
Yeah, bro. I just be doing shit.
I know, but you've
like this,
never
right?
heard me.
This is just doing shit.
Exactly. You've never heard me say I'm going to do some shit where I'm going to start my own business. That's not my thing. And that's okay, because it's not for me. I'm not a hustler. And that's okay.
It is okay. Just know that you probably, you're fine with me. I love you. But, it's a high value man, but like, just don't meet my criteria.
Exactly.
Whatever that means.
Whatever the
and
fuck
I never,
that shit means.
That may be a good question to ask.
What?
I ain't gonna say that person's name, but you know who, like, we can ask that somebody that dude that question, like, what's a high value man?
Yeah.
And they'll be like, I'm pretty sure they think they're high value man.
Yeah.
Or like when men be like, I can't date somebody who makes more money than me.
Type shit.
I would love to be a house husband. Say type shit to that.
No.
Say type shit to that.
No.
Type shit.
No.
I'll be at home. Make sure you have lunch pack. Garden outside.
You're supposed to make sure my lunch is packed now.
Garden outside. Neighborhood watch team. Book club for the neighborhood.
Terrible.
Have kids. I take them out. I take them to school in our marquee. Things like that. But niggas just like, I can't date nobody who make more money than me. Probably don't like dating people that look better than them. Another thing.
Sure.
Oh, we both heard that. Somebody outside screaming. But yeah, I just don't get it. Something I won't ever understand. And I realize, niggas say that time like, oh, I'm a different type of nigga. But I truly think I am. Because the couple that we was talking about, the nigga was like, "Will you be mad if your significant other had a celebrity crush at the bar?"
Yeah.
He was like, "You mad if your significant other have a celebrity crush?"
He didn't answer the question. He never answered the question.
Yeah, he never told us.
Everybody else said no.
But even when we did the thing last year, and that couple was like, "I don't want to know who.
I don't want to know who.
I don't want to know who she." I'm just like, why are you mad?
That shit was stupid to me. Cause why the fuck do it matter?
Who your girlfriend or boyfriend?
Because at the end of the day, all it is their celebrity crush is literally just you telling you their type. So it don't really matter. Like, at the end of the day, you gonna know their type. So it's just putting a fucking face to whatever the fuck they describe to you. Why it matter?
But my celebrity crush isn't my type. She's tall, quote unquote. I don't know how actually tall she is.
Okay, but she's still brown skinned and thick.
Oh, yeah, too true. What are you?
Brown skin and thick.
Ugly. Ugly. But what if I was like, oh yeah, my celebrity type is fucking Margot Robbie. Margie Robbie. That's her name. The girl who played Barbies.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
You like white women?
No.
Oh.
But that just threw you for a curve. Like, what the fuck? Or said that shit was fucking. Who the woman that played? Wonder Woman? Gail Gadot.
She funny looking to me.
She like 6'4" and hella damn skinny.
Oh, she funny looking.
Speaking of celebrity crush, who's yours?
Today.
You get a new one every day. Nick said today, like, it's a new one you saw?
No, because you know who it is. But for the sake of the podcast, it's Ron Rico Lee.
By the way, y'all, she say I look like that nigga.
That man been my crush for a long time.
You know who I've been told I look like? Well, let me tell you how I know I don't look like anybody. You say I look like him.
You do.
I've been told I look like Cuban Gooding Jr.
You do.
They do not look nothing alike.
Yes, they do.
I've been told I look like, of course, Bow Wow, back when I had braids.
No.
I've been told I look like Lil Romeo.
Why would people lie to you like that?
I've been told I look like the worst insult I ever had. I was told that I look like no, not the worst one. They said I look like Russell Westbrook.
Ugh.
And then somebody said I look like Squirtle, the Pokemon. Have you seen Squirtle?
Yeah.
They said I look like Squirtle, the Pokemon.
I mean, I can see that one. That's the only one I can see.
Why are you egging it on? You know what you look like? I ain't gonna say anything. But so that's how I know that I don't really look like anybody. Because I don't think Cuban Gooding Jr. or what's his name? Your dude?
Who, Ron Rico?
Ron Rico look anything
Ron Rico
like.
is very handsome. So that's really a compliment to you.
Brad Pitt is handsome. But I don't look like Brad Pitt. Idris Elba wasn't sexy man alive.
That was a compliment to you.
Is it to me? Wait, is it a compliment to me or is it a compliment to him?
To you. Motherfucker.
I think it's a compliment to him.
To you.
The nigga look like me at this point. The hell? What you thought?
He older than you. He like 40 something.
Where has he been on? Because I tried to look his name, but I couldn't find anything.
So that means now we gotta watch Survivor's Remorse. He was great on Survivor's Remorse.
Did that come on BT?
No, it was on Stars.
What show he came out that was on BT?
A couple.
No, don't look it up because that's the issue that I had earlier. We was at the bar and I couldn't find anything.
But I'm not a BT kind of gal.
Well, he's just Celebrity Crush. You should know what something's
Well,
been
number
in
one,
besides.
he was in Sister.
Okay, now he was 16. Yes, right.
I don't know.
I was
how
he
old
was 20.
Was.
That was 20 years ago.
I
He was 20 something.
I don't know.
Okay.
He was on Survivor's Remorse. He was on. See, night.
You can't look it up. That's
I'm
cheating.
going to look it up. No, because
like if I sit here and I say that Gabrielle Union was my celebrity crush, I can name the movies that she's in.
No, you can't.
Or Halle Berry.
No, you can't.
Catwoman. What's the movie with fucking Eddie Murphy in it? When she was playing a psycho person. No, she didn't play psycho. What movie was that? Eddie Murphy was in it.
I ain't never seen those movies you talking about. Okay, Ron Rico Lee was in Survivor's Remorse, Mia Culpa, Coffee and Kareem. I forgot he was in that. He was also in First Wives Club. I like that. He was in Let's Stay Together. He was in Sister. He was also in Medea's Go to Jail. Forgot that.
I know he was in the movie, Medea movie.
And I'm only naming mainstream shit right now.
Too big for your hand.
It is. The Black Hamptons, I watched that. He was also in Guess Who. I did forget he was in that too.
I ain't never seen none of this.
Guess Who?
Yes, never seen it.
With Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher?
That's the one when he get married? When Ashton Kutcher meet us?
He was
married to the black girl, and that's when he meets
Zoe Saldana?
Yeah. Okay, I've seen that. That's when they was getting married, yeah. R.I.P. Bernie Mac.
And a bunch of other shit. Not that many mainstream shit. I mean, he was in a lot of mainstream stuff, but I just named all of those. And he was in The Family Business. I didn't watch The Family Business, but...
Is that the one that's on BT now?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that's in New Orleans, too? They have a New Orleans version?
They do have a New Orleans version.
With, what's the nigga name?
Brandon T. Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get him and JJ.
Mm-hmm.
Are they the same people?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can get them easily confused.
I get it.
Brandon TJ, what he was in? Was that the kid that was in Little Mama? Big Mama. Big Mama House.
Yeah.
And what else?
Roll Bounce.
Oh, your second movie? Let me tell you some story. We put on Roll Bounce I'm going to say sometime last year. And Kiara was reciting the whole damn movie from beginning to end.
So?
Couldn't even enjoy the movie.
So?
Because she'll say the line, And then laugh at it.
You should have been saying it with me. The fuck?
Then laugh at it.
You should have said it with me.
There's not a movie that I can literally just spew out lines from the movie at all.
That's not my problem.
No matter how many times I've seen the movie.
That's not my problem.
Give me a line from Road Bounce right now. Action.
Number 2 in white jeans, he boo-booed on himself.
Just be sad. And what scene is? I don't even know what scene this is.
That's when they was standing on the fucking thing. Number 2 in white jeans, he boo-booed on himself. What you call it? Oh, what's his name? I don't remember his name. His real name.
Who? What he look like?
He was in Take the Lead. I don't remember his name.
Which character you
with the
talking
big
about?
ears and the big lips.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about in the movie.
Yeah, he said that. Number 2 in white jeans. He boo-booed on himself.
Damn nigga with big. I know who you're talking about. And they had the other light skinned nigga that was in Coach Carter.
Can I have a size 17 Bernard?
Yeah, that nigga.
Size 17 Bernard?
He was doing that.
What? I can recite the whole fucking movie.
Yes, you should be locked up in a Arkham Asylum. Kawasaki. You can recite another movie too. What other movie?
A bunch of them. Bring It On. Remember when I turned Bring It On that one night?
Yeah, you started doing them cheers.
And you was like, please turn this off.
Yeah, you started doing them cheers, and that shit fucking got on my damn nerves.
He was like, please turn this off.
We're not doing that.
Every line. Every single line.
Like, I can't even quote Friday.
I can, but I don't.
Or Next Friday.
I can,
or
but
Friday
I don't.
Next.
I can, but I don't.
What's another one, like black movie that people seen? Damn, nigga. Ouch. Ain't nothing in there no more.
Yes, it is.
That's ice. Melted ice.
Ain't no ice.
Yeah, I know, because it's melted. Oh, why does it say water? Niggas say melted ice. Just say water. At that fucking point. But I think this is a good point to end our first episode. It went better than our first episode. Would you agree?
Sure, I have to watch it back.
So if this doesn't come out, y'all know what happened. We watched it back and she didn't like it. But I'm just gonna put an emoji over her face because more than likely because she thought that she had a RBF. I watched the video the other day and nigga was like they had it was like a mean nigga face. Like they was talking about they go to concerts, right? Mm-hmm. And like, what do you like? You don't want to be too fanned out of going to concerts. Like, what do like niggas do when they be at a concert? We know we go to a concert. I be turned up. We be turned up no matter who concert it is, right? Mm-hmm. We went to T-Pain. We went to
Birthday
Bash. We went and it was 21 Savage.
Usher.
We went to and then Jingle Ball. But I be turned up. But niggas just be like they don't want to be like too happy for a nigga. Like nobody want to come out if 21 Savage perform, you jumping up down screaming his lyrics. Like
okay, if I like the song, I like the fucking song.
But nigga was just like I was staring there and I didn't know what to do with my hands because I didn't want to seem too cool. So he said I might do like that. He said, but sometimes I just stand there with like
niggas are so weird. Niggas care way too much about what the fuck other people think, and that shit grinds my gears. And it's not even about what other people. It's about what other niggas think.
True enough.
That shit grinds my gears so much because the nigga be you.
I mean, niggas only flex for niggas.
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers only care about what other niggas think. Men are here to impress other men. They're not here to impress women. Because if that was the case, more people would be in relationships if they were here to impress women. And I stand by that 110%. Motherfuckers would not give a damn about what other niggas think. And we wouldn't have all of this stupid ass rhetoric that we have online.
The first thing that came to my mind, you was like, niggas do shit to impress niggas.
Yeah.
Do you remember I had a phone conversation with somebody, and the nigga was like, "That's why I fuck with more women than you."
Exactly. That's stupid. Like, why the fuck does that matter?
And I'm just like, bro, I could care less who you fucking.
Fuck,
I don't care if your body counts 1,000, my nigga.
Fuck, I got your bitch. Hey, you
Exactly. Push that thing up, please, because it's bothering me. It's been down the whole time. The mic, yes, push it up. No, like push it back, like it's leaning.
Oh, nope.
No, just push it. This like literally, move it back. It's okay. He's not doing what he's supposed to be done. Yeah, you see, that's the problem I'm talking about. You just gotta just stand it. Just hold it at this point. And, all right, y'all, we're gonna end the podcast here before we get a whole bunch of this mic scuffle. We will have this will be dropping once it get edited and viewed, and we'll have a schedule for y'all eventually. I think we're gonna record every Sunday and drop every Monday, but we'll just see. Yeah, no, just put it down on this leg.
It's on my leg.
No, it's not. All right, y'all, we out of here. That shit been bothering me the whole time.